Imprint have just sent me a wonderful package full of 3 hardbox editions of their long running series of sorts. We've got Noir, we've got Westerns, we've got adventure films here, we've got a proper mix. All 3 sets feel very different, and they're all something that I'm really excited and something that I'm eager to dive into and just get watching, the kind of easy, fun films that make it so enjoyable to be a film fan. So let's look at the first set we have here, which is Essential Film Noir Collection 6. Now I think this is my 4th set on that. I'm missing 1 or 2 of these, which is a bit of a shame, but it's not the end of the world. This one has 4 films: Naked Alibi, Ring of Fear, Hell's Island, and Flame of the Islands. Now if you look at these ones, probably the biggest headline title here is Naked Alibi, a hard-edged noir about a police chief who is convinced a man is guilty even when the evidence starts suggesting otherwise. It's got that classic obsession destroying morality angle that just makes these noirs sing. It's probably the most famous of the titles here, and one that I'm really looking forward to revisiting. Ring of Fear, a little bit different. It's a kind of mystery thriller that's set in a circus. I haven't seen this one before. You've got Clyde Beatty in this one as well, and honestly it sounds so weird. I don't think I've ever seen a noir set in a circus before, so I am really curious to see how that works out. Hell's Island, again, we're changing a different tact here. It's going to a tropical noir. We've got smugglers, murder, betrayal, shady characters, the kind of typical setup but in a different locale, and I love to see when the genres kind of push things a little bit. And finally we have Flame of the Islands, which honestly sounds a bit like a melodrama noir hybrid with wealthy families, manipulation, lots of tension bubbling underneath. It feels like one of those films where the atmosphere is probably more interesting than what the plot's going to be. It's a really kind of mixed set, lots of things going on here. We've got some of these films are getting Blu-ray debuts as well. Ring of Fire, Hell's Island, and Flame of the Islands, it's the first time they've ever been on Blu-ray, so that's just interesting to still be getting discoveries like that. So yeah, Essential Film Noir is something that's easily in my wheelhouse and something that I just love. Now the second set in a new collection that they've put out is something that's really interesting, and I love the way that Imprint really put these box sets together. This is the Wild West Collection 2. Now we have got 5 titles here. We've got 5 Card Stud, Will Penny, Something Big, The Revengers, and Posse. 5 Card Stud is the one that I've seen before, and I really like it. It's a kind of different feeling Wild West. It's a revenge western where a mysterious killer starts to target poker players after a lynching goes wrong, and honestly, Dean Martin, Robert Mitchum in a western already sells itself. I've seen this one before. It has, and it feels strange to say that, a kind of almost giallo-like feel to it, with the way you have this person stalking and killing people. It's really interesting, really fun. Next up we've got Will Penny, which is a really strong reputation. A character-driven western following an aging cowboy struggling in a changing world. A lot of people seem to consider this as a really underrated film. I've heard a few of my friends talk about it. I'm interested. Something Big, we've got a kind of lighter western, I'm guessing, looking at the trailer, starring Dean Martin again, this time playing an outlaw promised a Gatling gun in exchange for one final job. It sounds very playful, and to be honest, I like the idea of just seeing Dean Martin finally getting this Gatling gun at the end of it, hopefully. The Revengers sounds far more brutal. William Holding hunting down the people responsible for murdering his family. Pure revenge western territory. I'm hoping this one's dark, moody, a little bit explosive as well. And then finally we have Posse with Kirk Douglas. I've seen this one a long time ago, kind of looking forward to revisit it as well. He directs and stars in this one, which I think is really great. An aging marshal who's using a outlaw to really push his political aspirations, and it's kind of, from what I remember, very cynical and very different than traditional westerns. So yeah, rounding off that set with a really interesting kind of film. Finally, we're moving on to their long-standing Tales of Adventure sets. Now we are now up to number 10 on this. Again, I have maybe 5 or 6 of these. Really enjoyable, mostly. And I find these to be almost Sunday afternoon movies, and I refer to that a lot as in ones that you could just put on. They're bright, they're colourful, there's nothing really deep here, they're just entertaining and something a little bit different. So this set includes The Magic Carpet, Sudan, Salome, The Sword of Alibi, and from 1959, 1001 Arabian Nights, which is a bonus feature on one of the discs. It's, like I said, easy, fun, colourful, nothing too deep, just entertaining short movies. We have The Magic Carpet, a fantasy adventure involving a prince reclaiming his rightful place at the help of a magic flying carpet. And honestly, the premise alone just feels flimsy, but probably they get a lot of fun out of this one, and it's a worldwide first on Blu-ray as well. Sudan is a wartime adventure romance set during a conflict in Sudan, with political tensions and survival elements running through it. It feels very much classic 40s filmmaking. Yeah, I think you kind of know what you're getting here. Looking at the trailers, the most visually extravagant film here is probably Salome. It looks like it's an epic story, lavish sets and costumes. It's got some great stars at it. It's probably going to look incredible in HD, to be honest. And then finally we have The Sword of Alibi, another worldwide Blu-ray debut. Classic Arabian stuff, heroes, villains, sword fights, that kind of thing, by the looks of it. Pure Saturday matinee energy, and it's kind of fun. And then I like the bonus features as well, which I will probably check out. Yeah, these are kind of the sort of palate cleansers of films, as I like to call them. Ones where you don't need to think too much. There's not a great deal going on in the adventure set, but they're just fun. They entertain you for the 80-90 minutes that they run. This is where I really like boutique labels in general, when they come out with these collections together, often forgotten films that may not sell individually, but you package them together. There's something really kind of fun. We've got adventures, we've got westerns, we've got noir, we've got all kind of things here. They feel as if there is some interesting movies in them. There might be some filler in there as well, but that just lets the good films shine even more. Are any of these sets the kind of thing that you're into as film fans? Have you picked up any of these sets previously? Do you have the hardbox edition from Imprint? They feel kind of impressive when you first get them. I'd love to know your thoughts on them, so let me know in the comment box below whether you're picking any of these up. If you've seen any of the movies and you want to recommend and champion one, get to this one first. It's a terrific example of that genre. Let me know. It just lets me prioritise movies when I get to them, rather than just going chronologically through the box. Sometimes you just want to hit something really great at the right point. You lovely people are going to advise me on that. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff in the description box below, or links to Patreon, membership programme, manvfilm.com, always, in which you can support me. Thanks for watching. See you next time.